Well, it's one of those days where snow is coming down like crazy, and but a few of us did make it into Explore Scientific. I see that Tarek has signed on, and David Samard and Josh Kovac, Matthew McAlilly. So hello to all of you guys. We'll kind of cover what's been going on here at Explore Scientific and the Explore Alliance a little bit. So, but got a video for you, a couple of them.
Hello, everyone. It's definitely a snow day here at Explore Scientific. We have about 4 or 5 inches on the ground here in Springdale, Arkansas, and we're expecting a few more inches, I think, before the day's over tomorrow. So, UPS and FedEx is not shipping today. So if you were expecting something this week very quickly from us, it's likely not to happen. Anyways, you guys stay warm out there and be careful if you're out on the roads, and we'll see you later.
Touchdown confirmed. In the 10 months since the rover has landed, we've been busy, and it's been a year of perseverance. From operating during COVID to the challenges we experienced with sampling to interpreting the scientific results. It's such an appropriate name for the vehicle, but also for the team and the mission itself. This mission has a series of firsts that will help future generations understand more about our solar system. One of my favorite moments was seeing our first rock core sample, looking down the tube when it was still in the drill bit and confirming that it was indeed a success. Now that we've collected the samples, everyone wants to know when and how they'll be coming back. We can't wait for the future mission to pick them up and ferry them to Earth to analyze if any of them show signs of ancient life.
The first flight of a powered aircraft to another planet.
Another highlight of this year was working with the helicopter team to deploy Ingenuity and experience the first powered flight on another planet. It was so amazing to see the team adapt to the environmental changes in order to keep flying. The helicopter has become a real asset and partner to our science team. It feels great to be part of making history. What motivates us as engineers and scientists exploring another planet is the opportunity to continuously learn more. Now that we've toured the floor of Jezero Crater, we look forward to investigating the Delta, a part of the crater where a river fed into a lake in the distant past. It's almost as if we're starting a new mission because we'll start to cover new ground and make new scientific discoveries. What I'm most proud of is the team, how we operate the rover, overcome challenges, and the dedication that everyone brings to their job each and every day.
All right.
Hey everybody, Scott Roberts here from Explore Scientific and the Explore Alliance. Yeah, I shot that little video this morning as I just got in, but it's still snowing outside here in Northwest Arkansas, and I think it's stretched over a huge distance here in the middle part of the United States. So very cold, but anyhow. Yeah, I have hat hair going on here from wearing my cowboy hat outside. Cowboy hats, believe it or not, are great for cold weather. They just can keep your head warm. It keeps the stuff off your face, So there's I think it was Stetson that actually invented the cowboy hat way back when. And, so it was a brilliant design. I know it's kind of tongue in cheek when guys wear them like they're some sort of cowboys or something, but very practical use, to keep sun off your face, rain out of your face, snow off your face. The bad thing is that in a wind, they tend to blow off. So, but I love them. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that Explore Scientific, although we're open, we had very few people actually able to make it in today. We had like only, I think, 2 or 3 people that were able to come in for shipping. UPS and FedEx didn't show up at all. It was just too much snow for them. And so, but, we did process orders. Our full customer service staff is online, although working from home. So, if you have customer service issues or questions for technical support, that kind of thing, they're there for you. I have been planning on the next Global Star Party, some of the new shows that are coming up. I don't know if you guys have been watching us on Amazon Live. I don't post any links from social media to it, but you can find Explore Scientific on Amazon Live, and we have an almost daily show, but we didn't have one today. So that's a good place to go if you like to shop there. We are planning on and we've talked about it a bit. Yesterday, we talked about how to do a site selection for, a star party. And so we're still working on the Arizona Dark Sky Star Party. I had a very nice conversation with the manager at El Rancho Robles, which is kind of like this really cool boutique kind of hotel in Oracle, Arizona, which is just the little town that's right outside of Oracle State Park in Arizona. And so we've been planning out how to have maybe some lectures over there, maybe put a pop-up store, so, people that are there, maybe they forgot a red flashlight or something, they can go in there and get what they need for star party activities. So things quite never stop, even if we have bad weather, thanks to the internet, which is great. And thanks to the internet, we're all able to talk today. So Beatrice Kent was unable to get ready for an On the Wing show because of, normally Kent's able to put together shows and get ready for them. But there was, he had to handle some other things here, due to lack of employees being in the building. So that's part of the tough part of having a snow day. And it may snow tomorrow, so I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. That will be Friday and our Focus on Astrophotography program. So I'll see if we can still put that on, although I would have Tyler Bowman appear live from his home, I think. So that's that part of it. Let's see. And Josh Kovac says, "Oh man, I might actually get clear skies tonight." Trying to send all the good clear skies elves out your way, Josh. I hope you get some clear skies. Sometimes, when it's cold out, you can have extremely clear skies. Cool, steady, clear nights are awesome for astrophotographers because it keeps electronic noise down on your camera, which is really cool. No pun intended. And I treasure actually winter nights and all the wonderful things that you can see. One of the things that, if you haven't tried to find it, is an object called Hubble's Variable Nebula. And if you watch it year after year and maybe make a photograph of it or a drawing of it, you will notice that this nebula actually changes. And so it's a very strange object. I think it's in the constellation Monoceros. So if you're observing the Orion Nebula, and then you switch over to maybe the Rosette, you can go and find this little triangle of a nebula called Hubble's Variable Nebula. It was discovered by no other than Edwin Hubble himself, who was really taken aback by the changes that he saw over, I think it was a period of weeks or months in this nebula. So it's molecular clouds of gas moving around, and a star that's embedded there that makes the Hubble Variable Nebula variable. So a very cool object. Of course, we're all still keeping watch on the James Webb Space Telescope. It is at the Lagrange 2 point, and they are going through that whole process of testing out each mirror on the telescope and all the rest of it. But up until now, it's all gone according to plan. So that's awesome. There are, you'll find that in 2022, there's going to be all kinds of great things happening in space, with space exploration and also just astronomical things that are going to be happening. We are getting also ready for the 2023 annular eclipse that will happen in October that goes across the United States with an event also called the Crossroads of the Eclipse's Star Party. So we hope to start putting up a web page about that pretty soon, because it's called the Crossroads because the 2023 annular eclipse and the 2024 total eclipse will cross in this one spot in Texas, in hill country of Texas. And you've heard Kent and I talk about that. So a lot of excitement. We will be supplying, ISO safe solar filter material for all of that stuff. So if you want to get ready for it, we can provide you with a safe solar filter for your telescope now. So you can just go on the Explore Scientific website and find that. We make filters for all different sizes of telescopes. And so if you need a custom one, let us know. We can do that too. But you'll want to start practicing shooting the sun in its, at the, in its full phase right now. But what you learn about photographing the sun with a safe solar filter will apply when it comes time for the total eclipses, And the annular one, of course, is this ring of fire. So you're going to leave that solar filter on the whole time. But it's never too early to start. And so that's the deal there. I'm going to look here and see if we have any other questions or comments before I go, but that's where we're at right now. Let me give a shout out to each one of you that have signed on here. I see Tarek was the first, from the UAE, was the first one to sign on with the official Explorer Alliance greetings, which is howdy. Okay, so, and then David Samard from New Brunswick, Canada is on. Josh Kovac, of course, Matthew McAlilly saying good afternoon. Tarek says, just saw your stream under the snow. Wonderful. Yeah, that is my Airstream called Barber Jean, the vintage Airstream. We hope to take Barber Jean to the Northeast Astronomy Forum. So, which always makes a nice place to find us at the show. Jerry Bixman says, hi, Scott, new user waiting delivery on his Exos 2 GT PMC8. So yeah, that's going to be coming here very soon. We have those in stock. Beatrice Hines from Belgium says, hello, everybody. I was already thinking there was no show today. We were just a little bit late. Sorry about that. And then who else do we got on? Jim's Astro, who was talking about 10 inches of snow already there. And then we've got, who else? Who else? I'm reading through all of them right here. Yeah, I guess we're having snow across a lot of the United States right now. Jeff Wise says, my club gave me a 17.5-inch Ritchie. What? Jeff, that's awesome. I mean, that's a dream telescope for sure. You're going to have to come onto the show, Jeff, and show all the stuff that you do and everything. I know that your backyard and your garden of telescopes is really quite impressive. So that's very cool. And Jeff says it was donated to the club in 1961. So an RC telescope that old, that's really cool. I wonder who made it. Mark looks like Leahy. Mark Leahy says yes in Michigan. It's cold. It's often cold in Michigan. Josh Kovats says, I think I caught that and thought it was a comet. I missed something here, Josh. Anyways, I wish all of you could discover a comet, then you can name it after yourselves. That's awesome. And Rich Krayling's on, saying hello from snowy Ohio. And Senthil Nagapan is on. Senthil's son, Navin, often comes onto the Global Star Party and gives a nice presentation. So I'm always impressed with what he's able to come up with. Eduardo Simone, well, it's 84 in Jamaica, where my toes are sitting in the pool. Eduardo, I'm so jealous. But have fun out there in Jamaica. That's cool. Beatrice says, Scott, what is the theme for the 83rd GSP? The 83rd GSP is going to be about Galileo, and that will happen on February 15th. What I don't have yet is the theme for the 82nd Global Star Party, which is coming up next week. Remember that we kind of skipped because I had COVID and could not do the normal sequence of Global Star Parties. And what else? Cameron Gillis is on us, and howdy friends, and Scott and astronomy friends. That's great. Jeff Wise says it's 57 in Northern California. That would be like t-shirt and shorts weather for me right now. Josh says, when is the Meteor Contest over? I think it is already over. We'll have to get Annie on the show to talk about what's happened in that regard. Mike Overacker, does my Explorer Alliance membership renew annually, or do I have to renew it? It depends on how you signed up, Mike. If you have signed up with Annie, she has probably put you in a renewable program, but send out an email to Annie at Explore Scientific, and she can follow up on that for you. And Cameron says, he just popped on quickly between work. This is work. It's the kind of good work that you want to be doing. Let's see. Beatrice, thank you. No problem. Better late than never. That's right. And Jeff Wise says, what is this thing you say work? It is, well, it's work. It is. I mean, I come in and I do this. I love it, of course, and that makes it feel like it's not work, but it's how we earn our living here. So Cameron says, I'm still following all of Scott's live stream replays whenever I have a chance. Thank you, Cameron. That's awesome. Jim's Astro says, winter water wonderland. Yes, it's going to be a water wonderland here after the snow melts, which will happen probably in about 3 days here in Arkansas. And then it's going to be a slushy wonderland. So, and Eduardo says, hello from sunny Montego Bay, Jamaica. What are you doing out there, Eduardo? Are you just hanging out on vacation, or do you live there? That would be a dream place to live for sure, because I think the skies there would be awesome as well. But you might get a lot of clouds. Not sure about that. And Billy Beckett, he says it's 37 in Corpus Christi, Texas. I've been to Corpus Christi before. That's pretty cold for down there. And Jeff Wise says he has to renew his Explore Alliance program. So happy to accommodate everybody who's re-upping with Explore Alliance. And I think one of the other things I wanted to talk about is the open go-to community. Any of you guys that are using PMC8 products, like the IXOS 100 mount or the PMC8 with go-to, the LX200, the IXOS 2 with PMC8. Sorry, I'm getting my brands and stuff mixed up here. Or if you have a Losmandy G11, like I have behind me here, running with the PMC8, there is a program on the PMC8 group on groups.io, where you can join up and you can join to be a beta tester for the new firmware. I mentioned to Jerry Hubble that I'm going to be doing something special for all the beta testers. So if you're interested in that, definitely you want to join up and be on the beta testing team. I think that's about to close. So what else can I talk about right now? I think that's it. Unfortunately, this would be the time when the Winter Star Party would be happening. So I might replay some of the last year's Winter Star Party virtual videos. I'll have to look those up. But definitely next year, I want to see you guys in the Florida Keys at Winter Star Party because we will be there. We are still planning to be at the Northeast Astronomy Forum, as I mentioned earlier, and that happens this April. So keeping my fingers crossed that everything goes off as planned. So, and Cameron mentions, I successfully set up imaging sequences using ASI Air Pro planning and Exos 2. Works awesome. Cameron, even though you can't be on with us live very often, I'll challenge you to shoot a little video of your setup and some of the images that you're making, and then we'll play it. You can just send me the video on on Dropbox or something, and I'll play it for you on the program. So, but I think that's all I have for right now. Thanks for logging on and chatting with each other and chatting with me, and I'll see you tomorrow, come snow, rain, shine, whatever. I might be late. If I'm late, forgive me, but we will see you. And you guys have a great weekend coming up. Hopefully it's clear wherever you are and you're able to avoid some of this winter weather. So take care. And I think that's it. So that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.